I'm Erica Bagby. I'm your host for the show. And here today I have Kevin Gray, VP of Service Delivery Team at Extreme Networks. We're going to discuss the ins and outs of our services team, what it consists of, and the driving culture that really makes us unique. Hi Kevin, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. So tell me a little bit about yourself and the time you've spent here at Extreme and all the wonderful things you've seen.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been here for 12 years.
Okay.
It's been a very exciting time, especially most recently, but there's always been change. It's always been a very positive, engaging place to work, and the last 18 months have been just unbelievable.
Yeah, I can imagine we've had a lot of changes, which we'll definitely get into. But before I dive into those questions, would you tell me, what does the service delivery team consist of? Because I understand there's multiple groups within that.
Absolutely. So there's 5 teams, actually. The TAC is what most people associate with the service delivery team, but we also have Premier Services, we also have Product Quality, we also have our Critical Account Program, and Service Operations.
So can you explain to me the differences between those groups? I mean, of course we know TAC, but what about the rest?
Yeah, absolutely. So Premier, it's a higher level of engagement. It's really all about being a customer advocate. A Premier Delivery Manager would develop that relationship with our customer and make sure they know what's coming down the pike, make sure we understand what they need, and really help engage with that customer. That's one. Product quality, of course, as it sounds, hardware, software quality, making sure our products are doing what we expect, and if they're not, we dig in and we do the failure analysis and we figure out why and ultimately fix it. Right. Critical account. There's a number of layers within the team, actually, and so the highest layer is the Critical Account Program. If the TAC and the Premier quality teams can't solve the various issues, we get our critical account team involved to leverage all of the resources within the company.
Awesome.
Service operations team, that team provides the plumbing, all the tools, the systems that the TAC team leverages. Also, our customer service reps, the folks who process the RMAs, report in through that team as well.
That's awesome. So you mentioned one group that piqued interest for me, Premier Team. So the way you describe it sounds like they maintain a level of relationship with the customer, pre-sales, post-sales, and ongoing. Would you say that they even help our customers identify what's coming down the roadmap and how they should be leveraging our technology?
Absolutely, absolutely. Premier is critical to the success of our customers. It's really an aspect that we want to grow in the future. More and more customers are signing up for Premier really to get that enhanced level of service, engagement. Yes, talking about the roadmap. Yes, understanding what's critical to them, managing their cases, bringing them back, making sure we get quick resolution, which is always key to all of our customers.
Well, I'm really looking forward to us growing that in the future. I know that we've had some various timelines as far as priorities. With the recent acquisitions that we just had, I mean, that was some major changes, grew overnight. How did we handle integrating them into our support system and the workflows that we have in place?
Well, there's been a lot of work that's gone into it. Our team's actually doubled. Many people don't realize that over 40% of our team is new to Extreme. Wow. Now, it's a combination of bringing over the new talent from the teams, but also new hires. So we've brought all those team members in, we've trained them up on the systems, we've gotten through all the integration activities now, and so everyone is on one system, one process, one tool set. So we are operating as one cohesive team at this point.
Wow, so about how long did that take for that transition?
Well, there's a couple of different milestones.
No,
definitely not a snap of the fingers, and there's been a lot of planning that's gone into it. The most recent integration has been on the campus fabric side. That happened in the middle of April, so we're about 6 months into that at this point. And definitely say that the team is completely acclimated and integrated to working and operating under one architecture.
So there's the process of being acclimated as far as the workflows and the processes and the technology, the knowledge transfer, all that's great. But we are unique in the way that we approach our customers and the support cases, right? We have our tagline, customer-driven networking, and that really translates, as I've seen, into our support organization as well. How did they adopt that culture? How did we pass that on? Yeah,
well, it starts at the top. When you think about customer-driven networking, one of the key pillars to that statement is all about service and support. Service and support is critical to all of our customers. It sounds basic, but Extreme gets it. Extreme puts it in that top tier differentiator and really leverages that to push and to talk and to communicate with our customers. So your question about the culture, all of these team members are awesome. I love working with this team. No matter where they came from, they all kind of have those similar personality traits of wanting to help, wanting to invest hard work, wanting to get success and get success for our customers. So it hasn't been a big struggle culturally to align these teams. It's actually worked out very well, to be honest.
You know, I find that to be unique and very refreshing, especially, you know, being on the other end of the phone where you're making the call and want support, and to have that genuine conversation, that genuine sense of care that is so apparent every time we get on the phone with one of our engineers. It's working, and I think it's what makes us very unique in our approach as far as customer support goes. So keep that part up. I love that. But what about our customers? How have they responded to it?
Yes. So our customer satisfaction surveys are really the proof point. And we've got over 93% customer satisfaction. Does that mean every single customer has an outstanding interaction? No. But the vast majority do, and the vast majority write back and tell us about that. So, you know, some of the survey responses we get oftentimes talk about, you know, how knowledgeable, how personable, how resourceful our team members are. But what gets me is the number of responses. It's not just talking about one engineer here or one engineer there. It's broad. As a team, we are recognized through these surveys of the great things that we're doing as an organization.
It's consistent. It's not a one-off.
No.
You just actually prompted me. I thought of something else. What about our first call resolution? Right. That's obviously going to lend towards a satisfaction of, you know, high satisfaction rate with our customers. If they get great, genuine care, and that's awesome. But if we can't solve their problem, ultimately they're going to end up frustrated at the end, right? So how do we take a holistic approach? I mean, we don't, it's my understanding, isolate our engineers to a specific area of technology. We also want them to be able to approach the issue from a holistic perspective so that we can, you know, find and resolve the issue much more quickly.
Absolutely. At Extreme, we're in the solutions business, obviously. We're selling solutions, and therefore we have to support solutions. So from a cross-training perspective, we have our engineers trained up on multiple solutions for that very reason. And so, you know, some of the team members who've recently joined us on the data center side, for instance, you know, they're learning some of the other technologies and vice versa, so that, you know, we can go into Extreme Management Center, or we can entertain, you know, wireless as well as wired, as well as the network management side of things. So we need to react to our solutions, and one of the ways we're doing that is through cross-training and teamwork. And teamwork is paramount to what we do. Without teamwork, we're nothing.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You know what? It does. It does. Without teamwork, we have nothing. So
the
absolutely.
phrase exists for a reason. It's a good one.
Exactly.
Okay, great. So there's always room for improvement, right? We always want to self-reflect and figure out how we're going to continue to better ourselves going forward. So, you know, we spent the last several months integrating and you know, creating cohesive groups amongst distinct organizations coming together. What are we doing going forward to continue to improve and maintain those guiding principles, that culture that we have?
Yeah. Well, you hit on something about continuous improvement, and that's really core to our mindset. We're never satisfied with where we are. The market's always evolving. We need to evolve as well. So however that unfolds in the future, we're going to be right there. If it's our technology, if it's our customers' needs, the differences in the various systems, customer to customer, we're going to have to evolve and adapt for sure. You know, one specific area is time to resolution. You know, everyone wants things faster. All of our devices are moving faster. They want answers faster.
Yeah, instant gratification in this era. Download an app instantly. I want data immediately. I want problem solved now.
Exactly. I mean, if everyone had their way, they would never call in to begin with.
That's true.
So we have a long way to get there, but certainly that's we've got a roadmap on how we want to get more efficient, more effective, collaborating, making sure that all the teams in the different geos do things the same ways, standardizing on hours, standardizing on systems and processes and tools. So there's several areas of opportunity for sure.
Yeah, and to your point, that's an ongoing process. It's never ending, right? We constantly want to adjust and adapt as new ideas come forward, new technology, new ways to solve things, and it's never ending.
It never is. The job is never done.
That's right. Well, that's good for us, good for you, and I'm so happy that you've been able to come here and shed some light on our organization and how we go to market and tend to our customers' needs in a unique and genuine way. So thank you so much.
Absolutely, my pleasure.